Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. Oops, wrong window. Oh, I've muted the game in Windows. There we go. Hi everyone, welcome to the stream. This is Accounting Nightmare. Hey Tag, hey Walken. You finally got a new chair? Nice, congratulations. Nice new, is it a computer chair? Very nice. Working on the ARR beast tribes while you're level machinist. They take a very long time to get max reputation on, yeah. I'm making progress with them. I think I'm nearly done with the Ixal. I think this is the last level for them. And I think I'm on the last level for the Sahagin as well. I've got a bunch of dailies to do for them though. And I've got lots of progress still to do on Emolja and Kobolds. I'm getting there though. I'm enjoying the stories though. It's a sort of armchair for $20 from a yard sale. Ooh, sounds like a bargain. Very nice. I've been working on my relic weapon, my bard one. It's been a fun little thing. I have to like do these tasks in the books. Which, for the most part, I find that fun actually, filling out the little tasks. Having to do specific fates is kind of annoying though, having to make the right fate show up. But yeah, I'm only on the first book, so... and I hear there's a lot of those you have to do. It's fun though. My weapon was really glowy, but now it's not. It'll become glowy again soon though. I like the design though, it's a harp and a bow, it's nice. Right, I'm just sorting out my little squadron, and then we'll continue with 3.2. What was I sending you peoples on? Let's see, we are maxed in strength at the moment. Should be able to do this one, let's see. I like the music in here. Not enough strength. I can trade you out. Can't quite get the strength though. Nearly. Where's something easier? I did most of the easier ones. I'm not really getting much XP anymore. Oh, do that. Do training. Train. Alright, okay. So let's go review some cutscenes from last time, because I definitely feel like I need to rewatch that, that The Word cutscene before we continue, because there was a lot of info there. It was a big information dump. Okay. You're spreading your allowances among... Ah, nice. Takes 5 days to hit level 2, 9, 3, and another 9 to max. Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah, I wish you didn't have the allowance, because there's days I just want to just do beast tribes. I just want to do quests for them all, but you can't, sadly. Let's just bring this window up. Okay, there we go. Hi. Oops. Got picture in picture again. Okay, so... Oh gods! I was... So last time we finished the Warring Triad stuff. Yeah, then we started 3.2, where Falaman, Horibolda, and Coulternet came back. And we had a lead on where to find Minfilia. And we spent most of the quests trying to find her. She was... So Heidelin told her to go into Ishtola's flow spell. So she was also picked up by the flow spell. But she hadn't materialized anywhere. So we went to the Ethereal Sea, I believe it was called. At the Anti-Tower, which was a very cool little dungeon. upside down tower thing. Yeah, we found Minfilia, who's with Heidelin now. Then you need to max out the Ixali. Yeah, the Ixali have been taking so long. They take ages. I've been getting some good crafter levels out of it though. Okay. Yeah, so this is what we found at the end of the anti-tower.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst.
How quiet is this? Is it really quiet? Minfilia!
We are the word of the mother.
What?
We, who were once called Minfilia.
Once called Minfilia.
Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word.
Is that good? Question. Pretty quiet. Actually, a better way to do this actually would just be to rewatch the cutscene in game using the little cutscene viewer. I should do that, but I don't have to mess around with the volume. Yeah, let's go do that. You've been getting your Unity up with the kiddies on Monster Hunter, so you can paw swap with all the tribes. Ooh, cute. I remember doing something like that in World, original World, not Iceborne. And yeah, my kiddies learnt how to ride monsters, and it was cool. One of the Heavensward tribes is a huge guide dangit. The quest chain that unlocks Moogle Beast tribes isn't marked with a blue symbol. Oh wow. That sucks. Thanks for letting me know. I'll have to keep an eye out for that. I'll have to look that up. The word of the mother. Cutscene. Is it 2? Yeah, here we go. Rewatch the cutscene in my cool bard outfit.
Through time and space hast thou journeyed unto me, as I knew thou wouldst. We are the word of the mother. We, who were once called Minfilia. Much time hath passed for thee since the bloody banquet, since I hearkened to her word. Mother, Heidelin guided me towards Y'shtola and Thancred, that I might be swept up in their flow and delivered unto the ethereal sea. There, adrift and alone, her voice silent once more, I prayed for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. To her I would make an offering. We speak now with one voice, one will, one word. Unto thee we bequeath the most precious of gifts, the truth which lieth at the heart of this world.
So she's part of Heidelin now. She said she made an offering, so it sounds like she wanted to do this to help out in whatever way she could.
Thus do we beseech thee once more. Hear, feel, think.
Think. Nah, that's too hard for me.
Before there was life, in the depths of the ethereal sea, light and dark did once dwell as one. But the darkness coveted power, and the balance was broken. Thus was I forced to banish him unto the distant heavens, to forever remain apart, a moon bound.
The distant heavens.
In sundering the star did we cry out, and the barriers twixt planes chanced to falter. Across 10 and 3 were we then divided, reflections of the source, each possessed of a shard.
Across 10 and 3? That's the part I don't quite understand. Hang on. My friend Lauren explained it a little bit. "13 pieces." Okay. She's just saying 13 in a very fancy way. Yeah, 13. At least it does give your favourite response option in the game. Piss off, Kupo. Nice. You can ride the small critters, have them help you in battle, and you can trade with the tribes once your unity is up enough. Ah, okay. Yeah, I think the trading is new to Iceborne. Take pictures of the kitties doing various things. That sounds like fun.
Zodiac longeth to be made whole. For his restoration, for his resurrection, his servants labor without cease. They seek to tear down the barriers which surround the source.
So these other 13 things, are they other planets? I'm just thinking about that the planet that Anukalai came from. Was that a piece of Zodiac?
Thus do they rejoice in their ardor, in your calamities, for each marks a rejoining.
Yeah, so each calamity is one of the pieces coming back together. But the calamities happen here on this planet, so I don't know what...
7 times have they succeeded. 7 times hath the darkness grown stronger. 7 times have I failed. The Ascians cannot be suffered to continue. This is my final. The crystal's power is all but spent. With what remains, I will return you to the shore of the ethereal sea. blessed children, go forth and seek. Seek.
So that was what remained of Hydaelyn's power, apparently. So I wouldn't be surprised if we don't hear from Hydaelyn again. At least not for a long time. So each calamity is like the So I'm wondering if the Void is actually Zodiac? Because that's... Like Anukulai said, when his world was lost, it was like pulled into the Void. So I think that was a calamity happening. But I don't know how his world being lost ties into what happens here. So those are my current theories and thoughts. Yeah. So all this information, we have this information, and then we have what we learnt from the Warring Triad stuff. I'm just trying to like tie it together. There's also the possibility that because that information came from Elidibus, and he could have just been lying. So, Well, anyway, let's continue the story. Hey, Furiora, how are ya? Welcome. Once he asks you to take certain pictures, you can find them doing those things sometimes. Like the plunderers, you have to get a good picture of one at the base sharpening his weapon. Ah, that's cool. Had to take one of the bug trappers floating on their leaf boat. Aww, that's cute. Falcon's Nest. So we most the Scions we currently have contact with. Well, only some of them know what happened to Minfilia. We haven't told Falaman yet, her mother, which it feels very wrong. Thancred is very upset. Alphino's grieving. Meanwhile, we've gone back to Ishgard stuff, where there is supposed to be a peace conference happening here in Falcon's Nest with the dragons. And I think, you know, I get a feeling of dread. I feel like something's going to go very wrong. Hey, Counting, how are ya? Welcome. Yeah, I heard Endwalker's supposed to conclude the whole story, so that's cool. I'm really excited that this story's going to be wrapping up, and I won't have to wait for ages to get the conclusion. I think I got into it at a perfect time. What class are we going to be? Dragoon. And Emmerich still seems wounded. I'm worried about Emmerich after he got stabbed. I'm wondering if maybe there was some poison or something on that dagger that we haven't detected yet, because he still seems rather wounded. He's trying to hide it, but he's definitely still not well. Twirl's here. Taking a stroll around the hamlet. Very good, very good. We shall speak anon. So while we wait for the conference to start, we have to go around and talk to people. I will do my utmost to keep him out of trouble, but I may require your assistance later. Ah, still here, old girl? This really isn't the time. And I'm worried about him too. He seems to have something going on. I hope he's not getting up to trouble. Redwald. I'm glad to see that the rumours were true. Well met, Mistress Angura, and fear not. I have no intention of begging your aid with this or that. Everything appears to be in order. My only lingering concern is that one of the convictors might not have been informed of our plans. As I recall, Vidofnir may pass directly over their encampment. The last thing we need is a glory-seeking nobleman attempting to slay a Dravanian ambassador to a peace conference. Pay me no mind. Worrying over unlikely possibilities is my duty. Yours is to relax and enjoy the festivities. Yeah, enjoy. Did that meow come from in-game? Oh, it was from in-game. Someone's using that fat cat mount. Yeah, Cleo's in the bedroom. She just lives in the bedroom these days. She loves the bed. Suddenly huge ass dragon, yes. Take screenshots of the pictures. Oh, sure, Tag. That would be cute. The other day you spotted a small cat that isn't yours peeking over your fence in such a way you could only see their face and their front paws. Ah, that's cute. Do you know when everything's set to begin? I wasn't sure how many might come, so I thought it best to come early and find a spot with a great view. When I heard that Sir Emmerich was planning to make a speech, I knew I couldn't miss it. I mean, the man risked his own neck to rescue those hostages. How often do we get heroes like that in this day and age? And he's more than a fighter too. He's a thinker, he is. He's got plans to better our lives, to change things. And he'll do it by the Fury. Me and my friends and family, we all believe he can do it. Where is everyone else? Don't they know what they're missing? Bloody exciting, isn't it? Not just peace with the dragons, but with all them heretics besides. Don't misunderstand. We've all got a healthy fear of being bathed in dragon fire. That being said, the heretics did far more to hinder our efforts here in the past, so hearing that we're close to a reconciliation comes as a great relief. If the dragons haven't got reason to fight, then neither will the heretics. Thank the Fury for that. Boing. On today's duty roulette, I haven't done my roulettes actually. Not yet, I'll probably do them tonight. Put in the Gilgamesh trial. Actually, yeah, I did a trial roulette last night before it reset, and yeah, I got the first Gilgamesh trial. So that was cool. How much has changed since we fought alongside each other in the vault. If you had told me then that we would soon be hosting a peace conference, I would have thought you a naive fool. Yet here we are, preparing to make that fantasy a reality. Ha! And here I am, labouring to make it so. Lord Atwirl, if I may. Certainly, First Commander. How may I be of service? Uh-oh. Some of the convictors are refusing to stand down. The majority were willing to do so, but a small party have instead pledged to engage any Dravanians bound for Falcon's Nest. Fury take me! They would defy Sir Emmerich's commands? If they dare attack Vidofnir? It will not come to that. But to see that it does not, we must needs hasten to their encampment. They should be far more reluctant to oppose us were a Lord of House Fortomp present. I understand completely. Let us depart at once. But ere we do, I must ask, would you look after Emanalain while I'm away? As you know, he has ever been an impulsive, changeable child, but recently he seems to have been suffering from a bout of melancholy. I thought to lift his spirits by having him assist with guard duty, a simple but honourable charge, unlikely to expose him to danger given the presence of so many other knights. Alas, he has taken no interest, and I fear he may abandon his post in my absence. All I ask is that you keep an eye on him until I return, exhausting though that may be. Thank you, my friend. I promise we will not be long. And I don't want to let him go alone. I guess Lucy is coming too, but I want to be there, but I also feel like Emanalain's up to something, so... Bum, ba, da, bum. Hey, Blazing Blade, how are ya? Have I jumped off a platform or into an AoE as a Dragoon yet? No, not off a platform yet. I think I've jumped into an AoE. Not a very bad one, though. Oh, your kitty's getting old? Oh. That's fine counting. Vindictive White Mage. No, I'm usually playing the White Mage. Preparing for D&D night. Ooh, that sounds like fun. Was that Lord Atwarrel leaving with the first commander just now? Once more, a favour. I'm rather busy at the moment, old girl. Guarding this tavern, as it were. Oh, I see now. Atwarrel thought I might be derelict in my duties, eh? The nerve of my brother to question my dedication. But since you are here, mayhap I can put you to proper use. The wasteland beyond the walls must be kept safe for travellers, yet I have been forbidden from leaving Falcon's Nest. It wouldn't do for our esteemed guests to be devoured by wolves, oh no. Yet that is precisely what will happen if we do not cull the roaming packs. Your map, if I may? Right there. Those are the points our scouts marked for patrol. I'll leave you to it, old girl. Come, Honoroy, I must return to my rounds. Oh dear. Do be careful, my lady. He's definitely not trying to get me out the way or anything, no. Boing. Hello, you got anything new to say? Everything is going to be alright. I know it will. Ah, yeah, that basically ensures something bad is going to happen. I tell you, it's been nothing but work, work, work. But when I look around and see how far we've come, and in so bloody short a time, it makes it all worthwhile. Tabaxi Arcane Archer. Tabaxi? What's a Tabaxi? A Kitsune College of Swords Bard. Oh, that sounds cool. Okay, we've got some hunting targets here. Boing! Kill these quickly. Boom! Nice. Tabaxia catfolk. Okay. Cool. Alright, are there actually any wolves or... Oh, there's actually wolves. Aw. Made a sad noise. And now I feel bad. Oh yeah, I heard about that Avatar: The Last Airbender RPG. I have to check up how that's going. The Kickstarter? Oh, we've got a whole group. Absurdly well. Nice. That's good to hear. I really enjoyed Avatar. And Legend of Korra as well. Terrible imposition though it was. I am relieved that my lord did not think to tend to the wolves by himself. Melchan and Gura, Wolves' Bane. It pleases me to inform you that I have completed my rounds, and that all is well in Falcon's Nest. Oh, and there was a grizzled fellow looking for you. You know, the one who made that arsonist confess. Clever, that. Thancred, was it? He was asking after you. Anyway, once I noticed the garish weapons he was sporting, I deemed it a waste to leave him be. I dispatched him to an area I neglected to mark on your map. Yes, this one. If you hurry, he might still be there. I suppose we could simply wait here for your friend to return, but if you're feeling impatient, you are free to go and look for him. Off to Thancred. Or Trent, as another streamer calls him. I've been watching Zoe Proazek play this game for the first time, and she couldn't remember Thancred's name, so she calls him Trent. The DM commissioned art of your characters. Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool idea. "19 days left to go, and they're at 5.4 million USD. Wow. There he is. Stay your weapons. We come in peace. Lady Iceheart told us tales of Vidofnir. If she would trust in Sir Emmerich, then we too would hear what he has to say. But the wolves caught us unawares, and were it not for this man, we would have surely died. Fancy meeting you here, Melchan. 'Twas fortunate that I came when I did. These two would not have fared well against the wolves on their own. The young lord wasted no time taking advantage of you, did he? And me, I suppose. Let's return to Falcon's Nest, then, and see what other thrilling tasks he may have for us. Eye Patch Trent or Primal Thancred. Same yeah. Just looking at... Ooh, wow. That's beautiful artwork. Oops, I'm flying the wrong way. It's always the younger one. Every time, without fail. The younger one? How wonderful! You found Master Thancred! As ever, I could not help but fear the worst. And there they are, a pair of gallant heroes if I ever saw them. Comrades in arms, reunited at last. By your selfless sacrifice have you guaranteed the safety of our many guests. On behalf of Ishgard, I thank you both. And with that, there is naught left to do but to enjoy our well-earned respite. I'm sorry, my lady. Truly I am. Selfless sacrifice indeed. Oh, and this should of course go without saying, but let's keep those last few favours between us, yes? A Twaggle wouldn't understand. Right then, the first floor of those barracks has been converted into a tavern for the duration of the conference. Why don't you go and have something to eat? For once, a suggestion with which I agree. Go on ahead, Melchan. I will join you anon. Bing, bing. Sure, Furiora.
Welcome, welcome. Find yourself an empty seat and I'll be with you in a moment. Cold out, isn't it? Here, a mug on the house. Let's get some colour back in them cheeks. Freed food will be a bit longer than usual. We've got a lot of hungry folk to feed, what with the conference and all. Oh, so many people with cause to celebrate. To think there could be peace in our time, after all them years of fighting.
Ah, thanks, Blazing. Yeah, I'm really happy with how my character turned out.
When I heard about the conference, I knew I had to come. I knew I had to be here, to do my bit.
I'm blue.
My husband, he died fighting the dragons, you see. And here we are, about to break bread with them.
Yep, I was drugged.
You were right, my friend. You look tired. Reckon you could do with a good long rest? After all you've done, I'd say you've earned it. Sleep now. Sleep. Sleep and leave us to our affairs.
This was never your fight.
My son. They told me he walks in Halone's halls. Him and the rest of his unit.
They told me the same.
I expect they think it's comforting. Every time I come, I cry. I cannot bear to remember, but to forget would be 1,000 times worse. Yet that is what they would have us do. Accept this truth for the sake of peace. Bury the past and look to the future. But he was my future. My flesh and blood. My heart.
Is this it? We're the only ones with the courage to oppose this madness? Cowards, a lot of them.
They think only of the prize, of the peace Sir Emmerich promises them. They know in their hearts it's a lie, but they go along with it anyway, desperate fools. But not I. Not I! I see the worm that killed my brother in my dreams every night, and I will not rest until he lies broken at my feet. Him and every last one of his accursed kin.
All this nonsense about Kings of Eld, as if I care what they did or didn't do. Makes no difference to me and mine. Have the dragons sued for peace in 1,000 years? Are they bollocks?
Have they bollocks?
It's a bloody ruse is what it is, and Sir Emmerich and the rest of them bloody fallen for it.
But what can we do? They believe, and naught we can say will ever change their minds. Whether we like it or not, man and dragon will come together at Vulcan's Nest, and all will be forgiven. Forgiven and forgotten.
No. I will not let that happen.
Oh?
They will remember the true face of the enemy. I will show it to them. And we will rise up against them once more.
We'll continue the war so more people die. Jerk.
Hey! Hey! This is no time for napping. Do you have your wits about you? Good. Come with me. We have a crisis on our hands.
Everyone just left me lying there.
Hear me, brothers and sisters. Do not be fooled by the honeyed words of the Dravarnians. The peace they promise is but a prelude to slaughter. Remember your husbands and wives never returned from war. Your children torn apart by fang and claw. All your loved ones shown no mercy. Does not your heart cry out for vengeance? Your blood boil at the injustice? Remember the face of your enemy, brothers and sisters. Remember it, and strike back!
You there! Don't just stand around gawping! Do something, man! Stop her!
Yes, my lord.
See here the true nature of the Highborn. With lies and deception they lead us to our doom. And dare we raise our voices in dissent? Death is our reward. This is the choice they have given us, brothers and sisters. Death by dragon's fang, or death by nobleman's command. Death to all we hold dear. I spit on your choices, nobleman! You will take no more from me! No more! No more!
What have you done?
I only did as you ordered, my lord.
I gave no such order. I did not. I never meant for anyone to...
Yeah. Perpetuate the cycle of violence forever, because stopping the trolley is disrespectful to the people it already ran over. Exactly. It uses the powered by Apocalypse engine. I actually hadn't heard of that engine. That sounds cool. Well, she seemed like such a nice girl. Always greeted me with a smile when she passed. Never would have guessed she had it in her. Anyone still in here? Ah. Madeline. Hmm. Maybe leaving the rookie lordling in charge was a mistake. Oh. Yeah. He was not wrong to want to subdue the leader as quickly as able, for she may have spurred others to further violence. But to fire on her as the crowd looked on was beyond reckless. It wasn't just young ones struggling with the guards. Older folk attacked them as well, screaming bloody murder. What was that fool of a lordling thinking? What did he think would happen? If this is about that damned protest, I don't want to hear it. What do you do here? Oh. Gods, how could I have been so foolish? She was right. Seven hells. The least he could have done is stop the bloody fool before he shot the second arrow. Yeah. Hmm. Just check if there's anyone else I should talk to. Hello, who are you? We're just talking about hunts. Wasn't thinking, yeah. I dare say that could not have played out any worse, given that the First Commander and Lord Toro are not here to take control of the situation. I spoke with a messenger who said that they would be returning shortly, but until they do, naught will be done. Lord Amenelaine has retreated to the barracks, and is refusing to speak to anyone. Therefore it falls to us to ensure that order has been fully restored. Come, let us walk the streets and speak with the people. My wife and I fell while fleeing with the others at first. The Chirurgeons tended to our bruises afterwards. Those mad fools have ruined everything. And for what? I will never forgive them for this. Never. Ah, up here. Okay. I'd heard the rumours that the young lord was a drunken fool. What imbecile thought it was a good idea to let him have the run of Falcon's Nest? Well, I say him and Sir Emmerich take their bloody change and shove it up their asses. I'd not be taken in by that rot again. She's right, you know. We're naught but tools to them, to be used and discarded as they see fit. We all saw it. Yep. They were wrong to resort to violence, but when I heard her speak, her words were as a dagger in my heart. Who are we to decide that enough is enough, that their calls for justice can never be answered? Will this be the end of it, or will there be others like them and the true brothers? I do not want to bear steel against my kinsmen ever again. I do not know if I even can. I'm tired of it. I'm just so tired of it all. Hi. Well, you want the bad news or the bad news? Well, what say you? So, the violence has passed, but the people are far from recovered. That is to be expected. For the moment, it appears that no innocents were harmed by the guards. The blame for all casualties can be placed squarely upon the protesters. Nevertheless, the people will not soon forget the image of a young lordling ordering the public execution of an unarmed protester, one whose words resonated with the hearts of many. After all, who among us has not lost loved ones? Consequences. Some cool weapons. Get a shiny weapon. Item level 240. Which one looks cool? Oh, that one looks cool. That one's also cool. Oh. That one's also cool. Is this one cool? Yeah, that one's pretty cool. I want them all! Look at that design on the heel, that's cool. On the sheath, sorry. How do I choose? Thinking about the Dark Knight one? I like the Paladin one. Paladin one glows. Alright, it's the Paladin one. Which class do I like more? It's hard to say because my Dark Knight isn't very... It's only level 50, so it hasn't really taken off yet. Probably Tombstone, yeah. Hopefully I can buy the other ones then. Lord Atuaro and the First Commander should have returned by now. To the tavern then. Their first order of business will be to speak with Lord Amanalain, and I somehow doubt that he has moved an Ilm since last we saw him. We cannot dishonour their memory. We must remember why they fought and died. You were there, were you not? Then you must have seen it in the people's eyes. Not even Sir Emmerich could convince them to return. Fury take me, what a disaster! I should never have left. My apologies, Melchan. I bear full responsibility for this debacle. There'll be time for that later. I, for one, am more concerned about picking up the pieces. What do we know? According to initial reports, the protest was orchestrated by the young woman whom Lord and Manelaine ordered shot. She and her conspirators infiltrated Falcon's Nest, posing as servants and guests. Several were taken alive, others resisted and were struck down. Still others took their own lives. Our forces suffered casualties as well, but by the grace of the Fury, no civilians were seriously injured. Still more remarkably, the ringleader yet lives. For the time being, at least. The Chirurgeons are doing what they can for her, but she may not live through the night. Given their impeccable timing, it is like that the convictors who drew us away from the hamlet were in league with the protesters. Accordingly, we have detained them for questioning. I'll be sworn that these villains spent as much effort plotting the failure of this peace conference as we did its success. Well, if the mood of the hamlet is any indication, theirs have been the more fruitful labours. In the wake of the protest, the people seem disillusioned. You spoke with them then? I see. Sir Emmerich placed his trust in me. It will be difficult to explain what has happened here. Remember how far we have come, First Commander. The people's faith may be shaken, but we convinced them before, and will do so again. If we can but find a means to remind them, to show them once more the promise that change holds for all, then this tragedy too shall pass into the past. We must pray that you are right. Nevertheless, for the time being, I have no choice but to suspend the peace conference, pending Sir Emmerich's final decision. Under the circumstances, I cannot leave Falcon's Nest. Melchan, will you deliver my report to the Lord Commander in my stead? Yay, I get to deliver the bad news. Get up, Manelaine. You're going with her. Go on without me. I was not asking. You will answer for your actions, in person. Is that clear? Yes, my lord. Come, Honoroi. Your manservant is not here. In fact, I have not seen him for some time. Oh, great. Honoroi? Honoroi! I could have sworn he was... Once I have determined that my presence is no longer required, I will return to the capital as well. Pray give my regards to the Lord Commander. I too had best remain here for a time. I should hope that the worst has passed, but it is too early to say for certain. Odd. The boy struck me as the rather devoted type. What reason would he have to leave his master unattended for so long? Search for Honoroi. Oh! cat alarm. Cat alarm. Cat alarm. Cat. Where is Cat? Yeah, same here. Simultaneously feel for him. And I'm like, you fucked up in basically the worst possible way. And he knows it, yeah. Wee-oo! Wee-oo! Okay. I guess she's asleep. Well, I'm gonna search for Honoroi. Because I'm really into this. I'll feed her when she shows up. Where are you? Where are you? Yeah, he was definitely I mean, he'd never had that kind of situation before. And he really doesn't seem cut out for those kind of decisions. Hello, you got anything new to say? Oh, no. That's just your old dialogue. Honoroi. You go in here? No. Honoroi was apologising a lot earlier, so I'm wondering if he's partly caught up in this.
Onawa! No, no! What have they done to you? Onawa! Onawa!
Is that you, my lord? You seem rather flustered.
Because of you, you imbecile! What in the seven hells happened to you?
My apologies. Some few of the guests expressed a wish to leave, and I implored them to stay.
Oh.
It would seem they took issue with my request.
Oh, gods forgive me. If I had only been more careful with my words.
Do not blame yourself, my lord. I know that you and your brother have Ishgard's best interests at heart. That poor woman. She lives in the past, clinging to the memories of the lost. But the future holds so much promise, so much joy. And you know that better than any.
Onawa?
Calm yourself. The boy will live. But it's imperative we get him inside and into the care of a Chirurgeon without delay.
Chirurgeon. Okay. I've been pronouncing that wrong. Chirurgeon.
Oh, we were so close! Why does it all have to fall to pieces? Don't they want to live in peace? Don't they want to be happy? We all want the same thing! And still it falls to pieces! Tell me, what was I supposed to do? Someone, anyone, tell me, what was I supposed to do?
Stop looking to others. You make your choice and you live with the consequences.
And what would you know about consequences? You who always know just what to say and just what to do. Your every deed is greeted with a round of applause.
Oh.
You know nothing about me. I have fought tooth and nail for the people I hold dear. Done everything in my power to save them. And I have failed. Learn to live with it. I have.
I will take him to the Chirurgeons. It is the least I can do. Still no sign of the cat. Well, I think I might take a break anyway and go feed her. Then we'll hand this in. Idling camera. Enjoy that chocobo's bum. Love how Thancred stops you from punching the little idiot and then does it himself. Yes. I'll give you some other music because this music might stop when nighttime comes. Yeah. Give you this music. I'm gonna feed the cat, and I shall be back in about 10 minutes. Okay, I am back. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Quite sore. Let's see how we go. Oh, cool. Thank you, Tag. I'll check out those pictures after the stream. A wise man said that the path to invincibility is making every possible mistake once. Wow, that's a good saying. Yeah, I like what they've done with the Scions, bringing them back one at a time to flesh them out. I'm sad we didn't get any fleshing out for Minfilia before we lost her. But I like what they've done with Thancred and Ishtola. I may have overreacted, but it needed to be done. He was becoming hysterical. I understand the desire to look for reasons, for excuses, to convince yourself you had no choice. But the past is the past, and there is naught to be gained from reliving your mistakes. I know this. I know this. But he... Yeah, I was thinking about the sword, because that's a cool looking sword. Yeah, we're going with the sword. Shiny sword. Thancred has lost all patience with Lord Manalayan. Oh god. Alright. Oh, we got shiny weapons again though. Oh, look at those! I think I know which ones I'm picking. alright, but it's not as good as the monk one. I like the design of those. And a shield. But you have to get the shield separately. Rude. But yeah, I need to go with these. These are so pretty. Whoosh! Oh, yes. Yep. Choice made. Accidentally hitting Thancred in the rage button. I have no desire to wait for the lordling to emerge from his puddle of self-pity. We have important matters to attend to in Ishgard. Ah, we're just going to leave him and go back ourselves. Okay. Hello. Say goodbye to yous. I heard what happened. You need not wait for Manalain and Honorai. Honorai? I will return to the capital as soon as I'm able. Go. There is no need for you to remain. Say goodbye. Talk to you. Okay, let's go back. And I want to see if I can get the rest of those cool weapons from here. So let's check the monk weapons. Primal gear? Are they augmented hellfire claws? Alright, we're looking for hellfire claws. Here we go. Augmented Hellfire Claws. Okay. Cool. So I can buy the rest of them here. Nice. Alright. You are expected, miss. Pray proceed. Idmon. Oh, yeah. We received troubling reports from Falcon's Nest. What befell you there? Your son made a boo-boo. A little oopsie-whoopsie. Word of the demonstration and its resolution outstripped you, Melchan. Every man, woman and child of Ishgard has heard the tale. 'Tis rumoured that my youngest's lack of judgment was to blame. Of course, such stories are prone to exaggeration. What exactly came to pass? I see. So that is the truth of it. Regardless of his intent, the result is undeniable. He has furthered the cause of those misguided few who cannot let go of the past. In an instant, the delicate peace we were poised to forge is once more beyond us. To dwell so deeply on the war and the vengeance it begets, only for that to be taken away. Is it any wonder that they were left bereft? But what was this sacrifice? Have we naught to show for our suffering? I thought peace a sufficient salve, but mayhap I was mistaken. We are warriors, Lord Edmund, and ours is a nation built on centuries of warfare. Right or wrong, this is who we are, and we deny it at our peril. To hold on to the past without being beholden to it, aye, we must needs find a way to honour the sacrifice of our forefathers, without glorying in their excesses. Difficult path, to be sure. We dare not deny the scars which mar our nation's soul, lest we spur other disillusioned souls to retrace them. But, as you say, we dare not revel in past glories either, for they are tainted all. A clear, unambiguous enemy, and an undeniably righteous cause. 'Tis a bitter reflection, but lies though they were, they did long serve to unite us. No truth will ever serve as well, I fear. Yet, we are not without options. Exciting music? At our last meeting, a proposal was tabled by the other members of the Eorzean Alliance for joint military exercises, to strengthen the ties between our nations, and test our readiness to meet with a common threat. I had thought to delay these exercises until after the peace conference, but mayhap a grand melee would be just the thing to lift our beleaguered spirits. What? Grand melee? Better still, an occasion for the Temple Knights and the Watch to take the field as allies, a unified Ishgardian force, filled with men and women from all walks of life, which would stand against a coalition of the allied nations' finest. Hosted by Ishgard, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, a victory under such circumstances would serve as a reaffirmation, nay, a declaration to all and sundry that we are as strong and united as ever. Such a victory would do much to fan the flames of patriotism, it is true, but if we should be defeated? Though, even to hold our own against the cream of 3 nations might be presented as a triumph. Very well, you may count on my support, for what little it is worth. However, I have a request. I would have my son Manalane take part in the grand melee. By his deeds has he brought shame upon Ishgard, and so by his deeds I would have him bring our nation honour. As you wish, my lord. If that is his desire, then it shall be so. Now then, we have no time to lose. Melchan, would you be so kind as to deliver my instructions to Lucia? I shall write to the Alliance leaders at once, and begin making arrangements for the grand melee. Should you chance to see my son, pray inform him of his duty. If he has not already returned, he will soon enough, making every effort to avoid me. This is a strange turn of events. Let's have a grand tournament thing. The tournament arc. The kitty in the leaf boat. Okay. Aww, that's so cute. Aww. About time D&D started. Ah, no worries, Blazing Blade. Good luck and have fun with D&D. Kitty. Oh, it's so cute. Kitty in a leaf boat. Monster Hunter World. Lucia, what do you think about this? Forgive me, Melchan. I arrived but a moment ago, and must needs unpack my things. We will speak anon. Okay. So that is their solution. A grand melee to unite the people. And what part would they have you play in this affair, I wonder? You, whom they have taken into their confidence, upon whom they have come so heavily to rely. And will you oblige them when the proposition is made? Will you stand for Ishgard once more? We have come this far, have we not? I will stand for my friends and comrades, not a nation. It is getting to be a bit much, isn't it? I stand for my friends and comrades. I'm not really a patriotic kind of person. Poor choice of words. For friends tried and true, then. The living and the lost. So, for this grand melee of his, Sir Emmerich wishes to field a force, comprising both his Temple Knights and Hilda's Watch, yes? I can only imagine what she will have to say about that. In fact, curiosity compels me to go and see for myself. A positive outlet. Yeah. Well, hopefully it works out well. I hope it goes well. Well met, Melchan. Have you spoken with Sir Emmerich? I was aware of the Alliance's request. So, Sir Emmerich would turn these exercises into a spectacle for the masses. It is not that I doubt the efficacy of such a plan. Indeed, I know its effectiveness only too well, having witnessed it firsthand. Nevertheless, he has not once given me reason to doubt his intentions, and these are desperate times indeed. I will select knights for the event forthwith. As for the watch... Did he now? How considerate of Master Thancred to seek out our young watch commander of his own volition. Alas, he acted prematurely. Pray deliver this list of watch candidates to Hilda. I would have her best men, not her most dispensable. Forgive me, but I have much to do. Send Hilda my regards. Better than letting people sit around and plot and stew. Yeah, that's a good point. I thought you had something to discuss with the first commander. Bloody fool doesn't realise he'll have to sit this one out. If all the watch ran off with Sir Emmerich to play soldier, who'd be left to keep an eye on things here? Huzzah! We've been spoiling for a fight. We won't let Sir Emmerich down. You'll see. Thancred's been telling me all about Sir Emmerich's grand soiree. Seems we're expected to join in. It's nice of him to invite us and all, but I hope he knows what he's doing. Because we ain't dressed to dance with professional bleeding soldiers. Letter to Hilda. Correspondence from Lucia, addressed to Hilda. Well, well. Seems the first commander's gone and hand-picked her guests. Can't say I disagree with her choices, though. She's got a good eye. Will you be fighting too? Reckon it'd inspire the lads if you were. Might take their minds off getting their hides tanned and all. Think about it, eh? I hate to ask, but you haven't seen our favourite lordling, have you? I thought not. On the assumption that he is not to be found in his father's loving embrace, I suggest we split up and look for him. I will search Foundation and you the pillars. Do not look at me like that. I will begin my search in due time. In due time. Sure you will. I still can't believe he actually hit the daft bastard. Gods, I wish I'd been there to see it. Daft bastard. Now we're going to the pillars. Jeweled Brazier. For those we have lost, and for those we might still save. Recurring motif for the Warrior of Light. It's a good line. That's a good line. One of the best ways to keep ornery or bored kids out of trouble is to spot when they are starting to plan trouble, then keep them busy. Ah, okay. That's a good strategy. Oh, here he is. Hello. I carried Honorai to the manor. Our best chirurgeon's attending to him as we speak. He has yet to wake, but surely he will. So father has volunteered me for this grand melee of theirs? My beloved family, always making my decisions for me. No, it's not like that. It's just... Ah, you wouldn't understand. How could you? You are free to be the woman you want to be, whereas I'm a son of House Forton, don't you see? My future was determined before I was born, what I could and could not do. Right or wrong, that was the way of it, until the old order began to crumble. Now we wander amidst the rubble, searching for a purpose, for a place. All around me, brave men and women rise to the occasion. With faith and conviction, they dedicate themselves to their causes, but not I. I was terrified of making the wrong choice, which is why I let better men make them for me. Do this, do that, take this duty, guard this conference. I suppose I had convinced myself I was above it, until your friend showed me otherwise. I'm going to stop reading dialogue for a sec, because I don't want to spoil stuff for Steve. You don't care? You sure? Alright. Aw. When I saw Honorai, I wanted to scream. I wanted someone to blame. But in the end, it was only me. Only me. Yeah, Steve was in the kitchen for a second, so... So you see, I cannot meekly bow my head and accept Father's command. Such cowardice is what brought me to this point. I will go to Sir Emmerich, and I will make my own decision. Well, back to Emmerich. Doesn't mind forewarning. Yes. Yeah, I've actually gone past Steve now. He hasn't done the post Heavensward patches. No wonder that he holds so tightly to their memories as a source of strength. Yeah. Oh, hello. No more excuses. This will be my choice, and mine alone. Oh, hey, Thancred. Found him, did you? Yeah, a little bit. Hilda did not object to my selections then. Good. The Lord Commander is not to be disturbed. May I ask what matter demands his personal attention? I'm the Warrior of Light. I see. Very well, you may enter. Important cutscene. Oh, there's your dad.
Lord Commander, if I may? I wish to speak with you before the Grand Melee.
Proceed.
How do you do it, my lord? How do you lead with such certainty, when so many of our countrymen will not hear of peace with the Dravanians? Some of them hate you almost as much as the dragons themselves. They decry you as a patricide in the streets. They even tried to kill you, for God's sakes. Yet still you march on, undaunted, where no archbishop dared to tread. What is your secret? Where do you find the strength?
For centuries, our nation has been punished for the sins of our forefathers. If our punishment is to end, I believe we must right the wrongs of antiquity and move forward as a nation united. Needless to say, my father did not share this opinion. He did not believe the people strong enough to bring about their own deliverance, trusting only in himself. Tyranny seemed to him the only solution. But I have faith in the people, Lord Amanalain. I have faith that they will weather this storm and overcome every trial we set before them. Many have fought and died to see this blight upon our nation's history cleansed, and I would not let their sacrifices be in vain. Though we invite reprisals, the risk is worth the reward.
I want to believe. I do. Lord Commander, through my careless orders, a pall has been cast over these proceedings, and I beg the opportunity to make amends. I, Amanalain de Forton, do hereby request leave to take part in the Grand Melee.
Who am I to deny such a heartfelt plea? We would be honored to have you join the fray, my lord.
Aw.
You will take charge of the Ishgardian forces.
For all my other responsibilities, I am still Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, and I would not soon yield this duty to another.
The esteemed Sir Emeric leading the Temple Knights and the Watch into battle along with my youngest. I could wish for no more.
Then you wish for too little, my lord. There is another who might yet join the fray. An indispensable ally to whom we owe much and more. An adventurer beholden to none who nevertheless chose to champion our cause, who has shared in our suffering and in our glory. A warrior without equal, who I am privileged to call a friend. There is no one I would rather have fighting by my side.
Aw. How can you say no to that?
I ask this in full knowledge of your obligations, and will not think less of you should you refuse. But if your conscience will allow it, might you oblige me, my friend, one more time? Together we shall give the people a spectacle for the ages, a celebration to mark the dawning of a new era.
game does such a good job with the characters. I'm really rooting for Emanuele. I hope he can find his path and find a way to atone. We would not have come this far were it not for you, Mo-chan. It has been an honor and a privilege. God, help me. I think it might be love. With Lucia? I dare say it might be cheating too. Your mere presence is enough to turn the tide of most battles. And did you see the way his eyes lit up when you nodded? Oh, okay. That's what you're talking about. 'Twas a look of boundless relief and joy. One would think a politician more practiced at concealing his emotion. Still, his honesty does him credit. For a moment, I was fair inspired to pledge myself to the cause, but that would be improper. This is their fight, and yours, but not mine. Mayhap I ought to fight for the other side. You know, even the odds. That would be fun, actually. Different scions fought for different sides. The game does a fantastic job of giving a personality and character and traumas to a character who is known largely for their stoic nod. Yeah. A spectacle for the ages. Ooh, I get a new emote. Cool. Alright, which weapon we gonna pick out? Oh, that's a pretty one. Oh, a blue gun! It blew! It blew. That's quite nice. And a book. I think I'm going to go with the gun. Pretty blue gun. So Emmerich informs me that the Alliance leaders have agreed to his proposal. The Grand Melee will be held here, in the shadow of the Gates of Judgment, and in sight of the capital. An announcement has been made, and Allied forces are currently en route. The eyes of Ishgard are upon us, Mo-chan. We must not fail. A rare opportunity to see you pit yourself against Allied forces. Outside of Cartano, perhaps. I would not miss this for the world. Split the scions up and have a friendly battle. You'd be for that? Yeah, that'll be fun. Gates of Judgment. Flame Herald. Mo-chan, you honour us with your presence. There is a scurrilous rumour going around that you'll be taking the field with the Ishgardians. Is it true, is it? They scared. Just checking for new dialogue. The second commander and Hilda's lieutenants shall see to the security of the city in my absence. The melee demands my undivided attention. It ain't often highborn dandies deign to fight alongside us hoi polloi. Like all our name days rolled into one, it is. Then again, it's our national pride that's at stake. National and personal. I ain't about to let a snotty-nosed lordling show me up. It is a matter of pride for the Alliance as well. They will not scruple to send their best against us. Yet we must not be cowed. Too much rests on our success. It looks to be a veritable who's who of the Eorzean Alliance. The only question is, who came to watch and who came to fight? Nanamo. Definitely Nanamo. There she is. I say, when you didn't appear, I began to question. Nothing. Never mind. To think that we are mere moments away from facing the cream of Eorzea's soldiery in battle. That I am mere... But what if... Oh, what am I saying? I have to stop imagining the worst. I must think of the victory, of the glory, of the stories I will tell her Onurai when he awakes. Ooh. I'm ready, old girl. Are you? A spectacle for the ages. By the Fury, how could I forget? Father bid me present this to you. I know it is sudden, but we believe the men would find it inspiring if you bore the colours of House Fortom into battle. Pray do us this honour. During the grand melee, some of your gear will be glamoured. Your attributes and abilities will be unaffected. Okay, cool. Oh, Pippin! Round one.
Let all here present heed well the rules of engagement.
If anyone around here has a crush on your character, I think they'd be loath to say anything for a while due to a certain someone you've lost recently. Yeah. The Grand Melee is a large-scale battle in which an allied company of Uldan, Gridanian and Lominson forces will be pitted against a company of Ishgardian forces. When a combatant is incapacitated, the opposing company will be awarded tactical points. The first company to attain the designated tactical rating of 100 points is declared the victor. Yeah. During the Grand Melee, officiants may mark certain combatants with the Fury's Gaze, which will be indicated by an ethereal tether linking them to their company's flag. While defeating most combatants will award your company 1 tactical point, defeating marked combatants will award your company 10 tactical points. Marked combatants also possess enhanced attributes, rendering them more powerful and more difficult to defeat. Defending and defeating these combatants is the key to victory. Some of the dialogue changes in this sequence if you're a member of the Immortal Flames. Ah, okay. Raubahn has a few things to say, given he's technically your commanding officer. Oh, that's cool. I'm in the Serpents, the Gridanian company.
For the honor and the glory of Ishgard.
I was wondering if the Admiral was going to be fighting.
All is ready then. Very well. Brave men and women of the Eorzean Alliance, let the grand melee begin!
Emmerich, are you still healing? Why are you fighting? Alright. Interesting to see how this goes. Forward, forward! Ishgard! Ishgard! Oh, Pippin! No, I don't want to fight Pippin. Oh, I'll take... Oh, you! You're shiny. The Fury's gaze is upon us. Velchen, Emanuelaine, attend to the marked ones. Oops. I messed up my combo. Boing! Try to get my buff going for my other combo. Emanuelaine the Lofty is his title. I love when my jump cancels. Jump cancel. Alright, we gotta fight Pippin. Nothing personal, kid. Lucia the Radiant. Where you going, Lucia? Come back. Boom. That's my commander. Huloi. Hey, leave her alone. Smack. Stun you. Leave Lucia alone, you jerk. Who's next? Oh, I don't get to attack Rauban. Oh, the Fury's gaze has fallen upon General Rauban and the Warrior of Light. We're gonna have a one-on-one with Rauban. Fight, fight. Hi? Cyclops, Cyclops! Everyone on your guard! What the frick are you doing here? All forces, fall back! Tancred's gonna show us how done with everything he is. Sure you can. Continue the melee. I will deal with him. Okay, sure. Daft sod. You heard the man. Back to it. All forces, form a line on Melchan. Now! Uh-oh. Woo! That's cool. Yeah, of course. 1-on-1. Well met. I will not lie. I was hoping it would come to this. So then, shall we dance? Damn it all. But I'm not a dancer. Someone needs an outlet for his frustration as well. Yes. Oh, I like how they're still fighting outside here. He's not going to attack me first? Okay. Well, I'm going to take a moment then to... Shall we dance?
Shall we dance?
Shall we dance? I wanted to play that sound alert, but I don't have that set up, so I had to do like a fake raid. Oh, the fury! It's just the two of them in there. On your guard, Lord Amanalaine. Our fight is not yet finished. Is that all you bastards have got? Come on then, give us another. Wow! Boing! I jump around. Jump around. Whoa! What the hell are you doing? You hear me, old girl? Don't you dare lose! I'm not that old. Am I? Woo! Railbarn's pretty cool. Eh. Oh, hey. Come back. Ah! Gonna throw spears at you. Thought maybe I should be attacking you. Rip. Well. I'll start again. I tried to jump away, but I think it must have been on cooldown. I have no idea what job Railbarn is meant to have. It's like Warrior, only it uses swords. Yeah, it reminds me most of Warrior. Oh, here we go again. Before he finishes casting it. Alright. I shall try that this time. For Ishgard. Is that what you got? Oh, well, he did. Boing! Boop. Kill you, because you're low health. And you're a healer. You can't have that. I heard a noise that sounded like a Link spin attack. I'm hearing things, I think. Yeah, someone's got an almost Link-like voice. I believe Pippin is a Dark Knight. Ah, okay. That's cool. Boing. Wait, come back here. Oh. Stabby stab. Maybe it's Pippin making those noises. Boom! Oh, Lucia! We're in the bad timeline. Lucia went down. Ah, Lucy is back. It was just a flesh wound. Robon. Take two. I wonder if they did this little storyline because they wanted an excuse to have a Raoban boss fight. Oops. Lost my dragon buff. Boing! I got a bit confused because I jumped over his head. Ah. The curse. What? Don't think I'm gonna do it. Oh, I think I meant to destroy that. Okay, yeah, I meant to destroy those things. That's what I'm supposed to do. The things around him. Take 3. Emmerich's just watching me fail over and over, and he's just like crying inside. This is a fun fight, man. I like it. Aw, you have been chosen. You get stabbed. Boing. Failures are just the echoes showing you what not to do. Yeah, exactly. Those are just visions. Preppin'! Whee! Oi. Give him a kick to the head. Urgh. Boom! I really like the Dragoon rotation now. It's fun. Oh, he did. Who's next? You! Alright. Take 3. My teammates' internal screaming. Just screaming. Endless screaming. Put over here. I used all my jumps already. You hear me, old girl? Don't you dare lose. Yeah, I haven't lost. That's not gonna happen. Definitely not. Me lose? Alright, yeah, these things. I assume now I waited out. Okay, that each one decreases its power. Nice. Strike him down for the glory of Ishgard. I should try. I try. Whee! God, his spell effects are so shiny. Whoa. Shoryuken! Aye, alright. Take your victory. You've earned it. Urgh. It's good to see that Raban can still kick butt.
Did she win? Then we...
Victory is ours! Ishgard! Ishgard! Well fought, my friend. You truly are the warrior of warriors.
Thank the Fury you were on our side.
It'd be funny if you could choose to go on the other side.
Oh, my lungs are burning, and I can barely stand.
I think there's some doctors nearby if you need to.
I didn't think I could do it, but then I did. We did. We faced the Alliance's best, and together, with one heart, with one purpose, we prevailed. After 1,000 years of hardship, of strife and bloodshed, we are strong enough to rise to any challenge, be it on the battlefield or beyond. The future holds so much promise, so much joy. We need only show them the way.
Aww. Well, it certainly helped out his morale.
A truly magnificent magnificent display, Sir Knight. While doubtless less than pleased, I am quite sure the Grand Companies are honored to have been bested by such valiant warriors.
The honor was ours, Your Grace.
So how's Thancred? Is he still being chased by Cyclops?
I am pleased to see that Ishgard's proud martial tradition is being upheld. When the time comes, I trust you will fight alongside your brothers and sisters in the Eorzean Alliance with the same fervor you displayed in opposing them. I note that our friend elected to take the field in Ishgardian colors.
At my behest, Your Grace. If we have given offense, the blame lies with me.
Fear not, Sir Knight. It was a surprise, nothing more. And any hint of ill feeling was thoroughly dispelled by the spectacle of our mutual friend's duel with General Raubarn.
It'd be funny if my character just wandered off to go find him without saying anything. Yes.
On the subject of surprises, I could not help but marvel at the passion and unity of purpose displayed by your countrymen, given the troubling reports we have received of late.
I shall take that as a compliment, Your Grace. The events to which you allude are the price of change. The end of the Dragonsong War marks the beginning of a new era for our nation, and for the people, high and lowborn alike, who will lead her into the future.
Ah, yes. The people. Change is indeed a perilous thing, for we who seek it, and they who fear it. I shall pray for Ishgard, and for you.
Well, that made for a refreshing change. Congratulations on your victory, by the way. Ishgardians certainly seem happy with themselves. I, for my part, am merely glad you did not strain anything in the process of single-handedly winning the battle for them. Tis but a scratch, I assure you, and I will not suffer you to worry over me. Not when we have a dozen far more important concerns. Make that 2 dozen. Still, as Y'shtola never tires of telling me, we can but face them head-on, one at a time. One day at a time, as Minfilia would have done.
That's got a sting to see them still fighting for change when her plans got wrecked. Yeah. Poor Nanamo. Pippin. As long as I live, I shall never forget that duel. It was inspiring and humbling in equal measure. I feel honour bound to point out, however, that my father was fighting one-handed. Shh. Shh. I win. Shh. I won. Those balls. I had forgotten what it was like to feel so alive. Not since leaving the Blood Sands have I had the privilege. Not since the Bull of Alamigo hung up his swords. Back then, the outcome might have been different, but I do not begrudge you your victory. I know how far you have come, how much you have endured. Our fight only confirmed it. We shall have to do this again one day, when time allows. Polar bear! I shall look forward to it. Now go. Go to the Ishgardians and celebrate your victory. You have earned it. Come, Pippin. Her Grace is expecting us. Lead on, father. Thancred has become Lord Sassmaster when it comes to pointing out how much people lean on you. Yes. Everyone's here. What are we waiting for? We must return to the capital at once and tell them all about our victory. I confess, it stung my pride to be brushed aside so easily, but when the flames subsided, I saw you standing there triumphant. And I saw you standing there triumphant. There was only gladness in my heart. The messengers have already been dispatched. Let us pray that this victory has the desired effect. That was just another battle for you, I bet, but for my lot, it weren't so much the fighting as the not tripping over each other's feet. His lordship might think about laying on some actual training for us next time. Said your goodbyes? In all the years I have known Rauban, I cannot recall ever seeing him look so happy in defeat. Well, everything seems to be falling into place, does it not? The Ishgardians have claimed their symbolic victory, and the Eorzean alliance has been strengthened in the process. Be proud, Melchan. You made this happen. Well, that turned out really well. Hey, Eurochan, how are ya? Flying in Kurthus feels so weird to see. Yeah, it's so nice being able to fly in all these zones. You have learned the emote victory! / victory! Oh. What's the command? / V pose. Aww. That must be a special Dragoon animation. Ah, that's so cute! Ah. What's the Paladin one? Oh, that's cool. Different animations for different classes. Warrior. Man, that's a lot of detail they put in. Celebrate victory with you as a Dark Knight. I'm edgy now. I could hurt someone with that sword. I haven't unlocked Gunbreaker yet. Monk. Unable to equip Monk. Insufficient inventory space. Okay, what's wrong? What's happened? What's full? Unable to equip Monk. Nothing looks full. Oh, the rings? It's probably because of rings. Yeah, there we go. The Bard one. Ah, nice. We'll have to see the Bard one. Ninja! I'm very smug in that one. Yeah, need 2 spaces for that. Yeah, that makes sense now. Samurai. Oh, that's a very Virgil kind of thing. Except the bow at the end. White mage. Let's just turn off my chat log thing in case it's annoying anyone. That way it doesn't put a message in the chat log. writing in my diary about my lovely day. Astrologian. Oh, that's a cool one. Oh, I like that one. That's so cool. Who would ever fill up their inventory in a game like this? Yes. Bye. Oh, that's a cool one. Yeah, I like that one. Gotta see that one again. Ah, that's good. Machinist. I got a gun. Bang. Oh, I basically got a Vash the Stampede emote. Wait, no, not Vash. Who does the finger guns a lot in anime? I forget, someone does it a lot. Haven't unlocked Dancer yet. Black Mage. Ooh, that one's kind of evil. Summoner. Ah, is it the same as Scholar? Ah. Boo. How dare they not make a special unique animation for every single class. Red Mage. Oh, that's nice. Wonder if Blue Mage has one. Ooh. Ah! Now I'm V. That should be love and peace on repeat, yes. Wonder how they handled it with other classes. Oh my! Oh no, that's just the Paladin animation, I think. God, my Fisher set looks weird. Okay, I think they all use the Paladin animation. All the crafting classes. Anyway, that was fun. Review. When you are ready to return, pray inform the Lord Commander. I never imagined our humble gathering of like-minded souls would grow into something proper, let alone a force fit to trade blows with the Alliance's finest. Can't say I didn't enjoy it neither. Funny how things turn out, eh? I cannot help but wonder what would have happened had you lost. Shh. Fantastical though such a state of affairs unquestionably is, I dare say the world would simply have ended. For those we can yet save. Now, what healer thing? Oh, I think I already have this one. The Scholar one? No? I'm pretty sure I have that. Astrologian. Yeah. Red Mage. Yeah. Not really a fan of these ones. They're very like icy kind of themed. Astrologian. They all use Paladin motions? Ah, cool. We have done it. Nay, you have done it. You have brought us the victory we so desperately needed. There is naught left but to return to the capital. Come, let us see what reception awaits us. Uh-oh. Disaster? Everything's on fire?
My lord!
Yay!
Honorwa, my boy. Shouldn't you be in bed?
Thank you for your concern, my lord. But I have largely recovered from my ordeal, and I have naught but several scars to show for it, which I have been told some women may find appealing.
And who told you that? Was it Thancred?
I see. And to think I was worried sick over you.
I'm not sure I understand, my lord.
Well, let's put that theory to the proof, shall we?
My lord?
'Twould seem that a great many things have occurred in my absence. I thought I might begin to make amends by welcoming you in person.
Oh yeah, where were you? Oh yeah, you were. He was grieving over Minfilia, I think.
The messengers spared not their chocobos to bring us word of your victory in the grand melee. I cannot well describe our elation when we heard the news. It called to mind the day we rejoined the Eorzean alliance, when I glimpsed hope rekindled in the eyes of the people.
The Fury herself ushers us into a new era. Sir Emmerich, the time is now.
Time's near? What for?
Aye, that it is. Reconvene the conference and summon Vidofnir to Falcon's Nest. We will make peace with Hraesvelga's brood and hasten this bloody war to its end.
Yes, Lord Commander.
I will send word to Artoirel and bid him resume preparations. Emanuele, you will place yourself at your brother's disposal. He will be glad of your assistance.
No stopping it now, is there? We should inform Stola and the others.
My dear friend, I doubt I will ever be able to thank you enough. But when the conference is successfully concluded, I damn well mean to try.
Gil would be nice. I was joking! Come back! They say you jeweled General Rauban within a ring of flames. I did not think the man so ostentatious. Would that I could have seen it. After we parted ways in Matoya's cave, I returned here to speak with Satoru. We agreed to tell the others only that our search for Minfilia had reached an impasse. I subsequently learned that you had left for Falcon's Nest, but I thought it best to keep to myself for a time. I am wont to rely on you overmuch when we are together, and I needed to think, to reflect. I still do, I suspect, but matters here seem to be coming to a head. In short, there are some things I feel I must say. Hi? Oh. Though nothing so urgent that it cannot wait until after the conference. So let us make for Falcon's Nest, and see if Lord Atwirl has need of our assistance. Uh-oh, getting deja vu. Feed me and we'll call it even, yes. Hey, let me use my mount here in Foundation, and then we'll call it even. I wonder if Tataru's here, or if she's at the not Waking Sands, Rising Stones. We'll find out. Oh yeah, why aren't I wearing glasses? Oh, I am. Okay. I thought I wasn't wearing glasses in some of those cutscenes. Like earlier. Not during the melee. No Tataru? Okay, she must be back at the stones. It's pretty short range. But this. Yeah, which is longer. And chat, which is zone wide. No Lucia? Okay. To Falcon's Nest. Take 2. Peace Conference. Fury, take me. So many guests with so many questions. Oh, you don't happen to have any questions, do you? No. Hello, it's you again. While I am here, my family are at home, celebrating the birth of our grandson. Though it pains me to be so far away, my wife insisted that one of us attend the ceremony, to tell the boy of this day when he is old enough to understand. The world he will know as an adult shall be much changed if Sir Emeric's conference succeeds, and if each and every one of us lends him our support. Aww. I held on to the anger for so long. It was the only way I could cope with my husband's passing. But my daughter, stubborn as she is, insisted that we attend. I never thought this day would come, never wanted it, never needed it. But when I saw all these young ones, for their sake then, and perhaps for his memory too. Aww. All seems well for now. Nevertheless, we can ill afford to be caught off guard a second time. So what happened to that woman? Did she make it through the night? I guess we'll find out. After that disaster with the protesters, it seemed like the conference was doomed to failure. But now, sometimes it feels like nothing even happened. I'm glad and all, but it's a bit surprising, even strange. Much has been said of your role in the Grand Melee. Needless to say, more than a few of my subordinates have implored me to invite you to a training session, that they might benefit from your guidance. Though such conversations can wait. I'm kind of busy, mate. Very busy. Hope it's not like last time. Same. Did you hear how Ishgard trounced the Alliance forces in the Grand Melee? I knew there would be no match for us. All credit to the Lord Commander, I say. I know some still had their doubts about his watch initiative, but who can argue with results like that? Oh, it's this person again. I haven't forgotten about what happened, but everyone else seems willing to give Sir Emeric another chance, so I will too. Aww. Praise Halone. I was beginning to think that scaffold would never get used. We worked like beasts to build the bloody thing in time, only for the protest to delay everything. Better late than never, anyway. Anyone down here? No. How about up here? Where's that, yeah, this person. It true that lordling fought in the Grand Melee? Bugger me, that must have been a thing to see. But they say he acquitted himself well enough. His way of making amends, I'll wager. As Sir Emmerich hoped, Ishgard's success at the Grand Melee has done much to restore the people's faith in this endeavour. Look on their faces, Melchan. Nervous, yet hopeful. Expectant, in a word. Well met, Mistress Angura, and thank you for looking after my brother. They say he fought bravely, that he did not dishonour his house. But you, my lady, to you we owe everything. As you can see, we have made every effort to strike while the iron is hot. We made our intentions known, and that all would be welcome to attend. And so they came. By the grace of the Fury, they came. The ceremony will not be a lengthy affair, but there is still much to be done. I would speak with you more, but I must see to my duties. As for you and Master Alphino, you will do naught but enjoy yourselves, is that clear? If any dare beg your assistance again, I will have words. Good. I like a twirl. Well, there you have it. We have been forbidden from meddling. Shall we wait, or have you other matters to attend to before the ceremony begins? Wait with Alphino for the ceremony to begin. Excellent. I only hope Thancred and the others will not be late. Epochal events do not come around very often. That's a lot of people. We'll finally get to see what that is.
The appointed hour approaches.
Aye.
Oh, she made it.
She begged leave to watch the proceedings. I saw no reason not to grant it.
Should I choose to deviate from my prepared remarks, I ask that you trust in my judgment.
Have I ever done otherwise?
Gonna deviate from his prepared remarks. Wagon!
Ah, how long it hath been since our peoples met thus, children of Thordan, even by our reckoning.
Vidofnir, daughter of Hraesvelga, we give thanks for your visit, and bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest.
Our sire bade us hearken unto the whispers of our hearts. They spoke to us of a paradise lost, of bonds of brotherhood which they yearned to see restored.
Ours too yearn for such a restoration, and they have guided us here this day, that they might yearn no longer. Brothers and sisters, ye who stand as witness, hearken to me. Since the days of Eld, when the bonds betwixt man and dragon were sundered by our hand, our peoples have known only war. Bloodshed without end, losses beyond counting, and still we fought. And still we fought. Some wounds do not heal. The dead cannot be returned to us. But we, the living, can yet choose another course. Here and now, we can lay down this burden, this hatred, this vengeance. Our forebears fought not so that we could die, but that we might live. So let us honor their sacrifice and spare our children this death sentence. Let us gift them a new legacy. Life.
Betwixt our peoples yawneth a divide deeper than the deepest abyss, wider than the widest sea. Generations will live and die ere this divide is bridged. Knowing this, doth thy heart yet yearn for peace, son of Thordan?
Look now on the legacy we would leave to our children. A dream of peace, inscribed in stone for generations to come.
They were so long ago, happy and at peace. The dream they shared shall be ours once more.
There he is. There he is. Wait. I see, he can take Justinian's form. Aww.
Child of Dravania, art thou grown so forgetful that thou wouldst forsake kith and kin and consort with the spawn of Thordan? That thou wouldst dare contemplate peace? Hearken unto me, all of you! The final chorus is nigh, and all will be held to account. All will bathe in the flames of retribution. till the coming of that day. Look you on your sins and despair, for none shall escape my wrath. None shall escape my revenge.
7 hells. Nidhogg.
Hells, take that worm! While he lives, we'll never know peace.
Aye! There'll be no end to this war till Nidhogg is dead and gone!
Hey freak, welcome! I've beaten Nidhogg once before. Yeah, it was easy. Easy.
So let's kill the bastard and be done with it. Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg, says Furious Man.
Death to Nidhogg! Death
to
to
Nidhogg!
Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg! Death to Nidhogg!
What did he say? Death to Nidhogg? Death to Nidhogg. At least their rage is directed at Nidhogg instead of all dragons. Yeah. I think they realise now that the dragons aren't all one force. It's Nidhogg. There they go, the last of the guests. Having come hither with hope in their hearts, they depart with hatred and bloodlust. Until the moment I saw him strike, I still held some hope that what you had seen in Azizlar was an illusion, perhaps. But he acted without hesitation, as did Sir Emmerich. For a mercy, Vidofnir's wound was not mortal, or so Lucia tells me. Yay! The dragon was spirited away to Annick's shrine to receive care from her brethren. We can but hope her recovery is swift. But such was surely Nidhogg's intent, to deliver a proclamation not only to the children of Thordan, but to his kindred. War is coming, and ye who do not stand with us, stand apart. She was an example, a message to her brood, another instrument of his vengeance, like Justinian. Causes and costs. Battle stance. Alphino knows at last what he must do. Armor of fending, maiming, striking, and scouting. Are we still on 3.2? This is a long one. When I said I wished to speak with you after the conference, I confess I envisaged rather happier circumstances. If anything, however, This latest tragedy makes the need more pressing. There are things I must say. Not to the Warrior of Light, or even my fellow Scion, but to you, Mel-chan, my friend. You're a bit too young for me, sorry, Alphino. But not here, no. But of course, the intercessory in Camp Dragonhead is still open to us. Let us go there. Everything looks to be in order, I think. Is Artemis? I do wonder what became of that girl, though. Could have sworn I saw her shed a tear during Sir Emeric's speech. No wonder he did not interfere with our preparations. It was Nidhogg's plan from the beginning to use this occasion to deliver his proclamation, to deprive us of hope, and leave us with naught but despair. But we will not be so easily cowed. When the time comes, the golden bell will sound, and every man and woman of House Durandare will hearken to its call. Even now, their voices echo in my ears. I do not think I shall ever forget it. I had hoped that I might soon put up my sword, but now... And just like that, everything we've worked so hard to build is in danger of being torn down. But that's the way of the world, isn't it? If they succeed, then we'll just have to build it back up again, harder and stronger. Aww. It's nice. Alright, Camp Dragonhead. You're about to say that too? Yeah. Yeah, it's still progress. They realise now that peace is possible. It's just... oh, there's a little someone in the way. An angry someone. Hello? How are you all doing? Same dialogue? Same dialogue. But it's Nidhogg's war, not necessarily everyone else's. Yeah. That both sides are in agreement, they don't want the war. Most of both sides.
Forgive me, that took longer than expected.
I don't want to hear about your bathroom troubles.
You seem puzzled. Oh, these. I thought something warming might not go amiss. It was not all that long ago that we sat here, you and I, in our very own falling snows, as Lord Horshvon called it. I still struggle to believe he is gone. And Azelle too. I had such hopes for her. Master Matoya asked me what it was all for. Why we fight. And why we die. Were I still commander of the Braves, I would doubtless have replied, for the future of Eorzea. But I'm not that man. Not anymore. I needed a new answer. One that I could live with. And when I saw Estinian at the ceremony, I knew at last what it was. I do not want to be a man who sacrifices his friends and family for a cause. I want to fight for Estinian, and I want to save him. When Nidhogg leads the Horde into battle, Ser Emeric and his forces will do what they believe must be done. That is their choice to make. Yet even if Ser Emeric is willing to forsake Estinian, I am not. We must fight for him, for he is our friend and ally. We may struggle, we may fail, but we must try.
We will find a way to save him, to aid those in need, and We'll find a way to save him.
We will. I know we will.
Last time I drank from a drink someone handed me, I passed out and crap happened. Yeah. Thank you, Melchan. It is unfair of me to unburden myself in this manner, time after time, but I am glad that you permit me nonetheless. You are my true friend and ally. Though not all of our fellow Scions will support our stance on Estinian, I have faith that we will win them over in due course. Such is the infectious power of hope. Right, that is quite enough solemn introspection for one day. I think we would both benefit from some time in the company of Tataru. She stays for us at Fortont Manor. Let us not keep her waiting any longer. Back to Fortont Manor. Complete the quest, causes and costs. Okay, this is the last one of 3.2. I was wondering if I'd accidentally finished 3.2 and I was in 3.3 without noticing. Good growth for Alf, yeah. Tataru! Well, Alphino certainly seems to be in better spirits. Do we have you to thank for this? Just see if anyone's hanging out inside. Okay. Yet again we walk an all too familiar path. I am reminded of when we first came to this manor. Lost and uncertain, we were granted succour in our hour of need. We were saved, and now it is our turn to return the favour. Hear, hear! Let no one say that the Scions do not repay their debts. After all, what kind of people would we be if we forsook our friends? If we stopped looking for Ida and Papalimo? Or if we gave up hope of bringing Minfilia back? Though she knew it would cost her dearly, Minfilia reached out to us to deliver a message. She believed it was imperative that we understand the true nature of this star, of the rift between Zodiac and Hydaelyn, and of the Ascians' aspirations. But for all that has revealed, I cannot shake the suspicion that there is much we have yet to learn. In any event, I think it time we step back from the fray and carefully consider our next course of action. It will not be easy to turn this tragedy to triumph, but we will find a way. We will. We will. Bending, maiming, striking, scouting. I'm gonna go with fending. I think that's the tank one. You have learned the emote battle stance. Ooh, cutscene.
Of all the ways for it to end. Even before his transformation, I could feel the worm's hatred swirling about Estinian. The terrible, all-consuming rage. Enough to fuel a 1,000-year quest for vengeance. It was all I could do not to run away screaming. But Ishgardians, nay all Eorzeans, are made of sterner stuff. They face danger and death on a daily basis, and understand what it takes to win a war.
Think not too deeply on Master Matoya's words. Her intent was but to steal our resolve. That, and to remind us to look beyond these passing conflicts to trials greater still, to the truth which hides at the heart of this world.
So that's your aim, is it?
You disapprove?
Not at all. I believe it's traditional for the student to follow in the footsteps of the master. And you are so very alike.
Bum bum bum. Itchy man.
Change. That great inexorable wave was upon us, and soon all of Ishgard would bend to its will. For all our sins, for all our scars, the future for which we had long yearned was at last within our grasp. But it would be bought at a heavy price. For in those twilight hours did Nidhogg cry out for vengeance, and his brethren raise their voices for the final chorus of the Dragon Song War.
From the memories of Count Edmond de Forton, Heavensward, the Gears of Change. No more prices. I don't want to pay prices anymore. I want things for free. Caution, Ida. That is all I ask. Do not be so eager to place your faith in them. Not until we know more. Don't know what that means. Achievement unlocked. First gear. The Gear of Change. Ah, that's a good title. It's better to fail doing the right thing than to succeed doing the wrong thing because you thought it was for the greater good. Yeah. Alfie's growth is one of your favourite parts of the main plot? Yeah, I really like Alfie. I've got a battle stance. Okay, what's the code for that? Slash B stance. B stance. Ooh. Oh, is it another one that's different for all classes? Oh, that's cool! Alright, Paladin. That's cool. Warrior. That's a good one. Black Knight. Monk. Kicky kick. Okay. Oh yeah, we did Dragoon. Ninja. Spinning those blades. Samurai. You use the same battle stance a lot? That is a good one. Mage. I like that one. Scholar. That was cute. Astrologian. Ooh, that's a good one. Bard. Nice little flourish. Pew pew gun. That looked a little unsafe. Black Mage. Another smug one. Summoner. Is it the same as Scholar? Yep. Not as cool without a hat though. Red Mage. That's a nice one. Blue Mage. Like that one. I do like the. Oh, I still like the victory pose for this one too. It's nice. And I assume the crafters still use the. Yeah, the pally one. So that saw is kind of ridiculous. Look at the size of my saw. It looks very unwieldy. Those are some great animations. Some great emotes. Hellfire Armor of Fending. see what this looks like. It's a tanking set. Try it on. Try it on. It's very brown. Hello, I am brown. You can recolor it. Oh yeah, here we go. Ooh! Yeah, that's gonna be nice once I get a different colour going. Oh, it's got little wings, that's cool. I wonder what colour I'll make it. How about blue? What colour should I make this one? This one could be blue as well. Although I really should try having a blue armour one day. Hey, a bumblebee. Ooh, that's quite nice actually. That metallic silver. Anyway, this game's good. I have to clear out my inventory. Alright, well that's a good place to stop, I think. And then we can start 3.3 next time. Which, if it's as long as 3.2, it'll probably take us several streams. But it should be pretty exciting. It can be any colour, as long as it's blue. Yep, there's so many different colours. There's blue, there's blue, there's also blue. Blue. Alright, well thank you all for watching. That was fun. Just gonna see if there's anyone I can send you all off to. Oh, is Sakura streaming? Ah, no, she must have finished. Twitch lied to me. It said Sakura was streaming. Well, who can I send you to? I want to send you that person, but they're playing Axiom Verge 2, which I don't want to see any of because I want to play that myself. So I don't think there's anyone I want to... Oh, you know what? I'll send you to Kate Latte. They're playing Boyfriend Dungeon, which I've been curious about. She ended a while ago. Ah, okay. I'll have to watch her VOD. Kate Latte. Alright, I shall see you all next time. Thank you all very much for watching.